Hi. So today we're going to discuss about subtracting integers with negative minuends. Last time we were talking about subtracting integers with positive minuend. Okay, so let me review some important words that I will be using in my discussion. We have the minuend, which is the first number in the subtraction sentence. So like if you have negative 7 minus 4, negative 7 is our minuend. That's the first number. The second number is what we call the subtrahend. So in this case, it is 4. So negative 7 is the minuend, then minus 4. So 4 is the subtrahend. And the answer to the subtraction problem is what we call the difference. Okay. Now, another term that we will have to remember is the zero pair. It's actually a pair of positive 1 and negative 1. And why this is called a zero pair? Because altogether these two will just sum up to 0. Meaning if you put these two in our representation, it will not change the value of the representation. Okay. So we will be discussing 4 cases again, and in each case our minuend is a negative number or integer, to be specific. So let's take, for example, negative 7 minus 4. That's the first case. So a negative number is subtracted by a positive number. So we have here 7 negative, this representing negative 7. And we are going to take away positive 4. And remember, because we do not have positive disk here, so we will have to bring in 4 positive disks by bringing in 4 zero pairs. So this is 1 positive 1. Okay, so this is 1 zero pair. So this is another 0 pair. And we need 4 zero pairs so that we will have 4 positive disks. Okay, so there you go. So even though we brought 4 pairs of 0 pairs, the value of this representation is still negative 7. Okay, because each of these 0 pair has a value of 0. And 0 plus any number will just be the number that's added to 0. Okay, so now that we have our representation and we have 4 positive disks, so we can now take away 4 positive disks. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And that leaves all this negative disk here. And let's count how many there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So, negative 7 minus negative 4 is negative 7. Okay, so that's the concrete way of illustrating how we got the difference of negative 7 and positive 4. So let's do what if we do not have the disk. So what we're going to do is simply draw the circles representing the disk. So first we need to represent negative 7 with negative 7 circles with a negative sign inside. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so this 7 circles with a negative sign represent negative 7. Okay, and so we need to bring in 4 positive disks by putting in 4 zero pairs. So this is positive and we have a negative. That's 1 zero pair. That's another 0 pair. And now we have 4 zero pairs. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 zero pairs. Okay, so now we can take away positive 4. So we just simply have to cross out the positive discs. So 4 of them, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we have 11 negative discs left, so therefore negative 7 minus 4 is equal to negative 11. Okay, second case, we have negative 7 minus positive 9. So representing negative 7, we have 7 negative discs, and we want to take away 9, but we do not have positive disc here, so we have to bring in 9 positive discs by bringing in 9 zero pairs. So that's 1 0 pair, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, so we have now introduced 9 zero pairs, and from that we have now 9 positive discs. So we can now take away the 9 positive discs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, so taking away the 9 positive discs leaves just all negative discs, and let's count how many there are. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we have 16 negative discs, which represents negative 16. So negative 7 minus 9 is negative 16. So simply let us draw the circles, and because of the number of circles that we will have to draw, we really have to exercise or stretch our patience. So representing negative 7, we need to draw negative 7 negative discs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then to bring in the 9 positive discs, we have to bring in 9 zero pairs. That's 5 zero pairs. This will be the 6th. Then we have the 7th and 8th, and then we have the 9th. Okay, so let's make sure we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 zero pairs. So now, because we have 9 positive discs, then we cross them out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And so that leaves 60 negative discs. So negative 7 minus 9 is negative 16. Okay, so the third case, we have a negative 7 minus negative 4. So we have negative 7 take away negative 4. So this, we have 7 negative discs, and from the 7 negative discs, we are going to take away negative 4. So we don't have to put or introduce other discs or zero pairs because we have what we need to take away. All we have to do is take away 4 because our subtrahend is negative 4. So take away 4 negative discs. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that leaves 3 negative discs, and so negative 7 minus negative 4 is negative 3. And simply we have 7 negative discs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And so we take away 4 negative discs, cross that out, because we are subtracting negative 4. And that leaves 3 negative discs. Okay, fourth case, we have negative 7 minus negative 9. So both numbers are negative, but our subtrahend needs more discs than our minuend. And so what we're going to do is we are going to introduce 0 pairs. Why? Because we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 red discs. But we want to take away 9 red discs, so we don't have enough. So how many more do we need to add to the 7 red discs in order to get 9 red discs? We need 2. You're right, so there. But remember, we don't just introduce 2 red discs here, but we have to introduce 2 0 pairs. Okay, so this is 1 0 pair, and that is 2. Okay, that's the second 0 pair. So now, with the addition of 2 0 pairs, we now have how many red discs? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 red discs. So we can take away the 9 red discs to represent, to illustrate subtraction of negative 9. So that's 6. Okay, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you have 9. Okay, and what's left are 2 positive discs. Therefore, negative 7 minus negative 9 is positive 2. Okay, so let's do the drawing of the circles. So remember, you have to draw negative 7 negative discs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Because we want to take away 9 negative discs, so we will need 2 more red discs, but we can do that by introducing 2 0 pairs. Okay, so this will be 1, the first 0 pair, and the second 0 pair. Okay, so now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 negative discs, and we take away those 9 negative discs by crossing out all of them, and that leaves 2 positive discs. That's why our difference is positive 2. So I have just shown you how to get the difference of integers when our minuend is negative. I know this is some kind of challenging to picture how a negative, taking a negative number from a negative number become a positive number. So I hope with the use of the place, with this representing the positive and the negative can help you understand and later on come up with a rule on getting the difference of integers. This video is just all about how to get the difference of integers using manipulatives. I will have another video on helping you how to analyze and come up with the rule on subtracting integers. Thank you so much.